Hi everybody, welcome back to Mr. Sid Reads, and today I wanted to show you a really great example of all the parts of a plant. I was pulling into my garage and I noted this giant weed growing in a place where I don't want a weed to grow. That's kind of the definition of a weed. It's actually a beautiful plant, it's just not growing where I'd like it to be. And as you can see, it has all the parts that are mentioned here on my diagram. We're going to start on the bottom. Down below are all the roots. Roots firmly keep the plant in the ground. The roots also suck up the nutrients from the soil and the water. That heads toward the stem. You can see the big large stem right in the center here, which then branches off into smaller stems, and then the leaves. These are some nice big leaves for catching the rays of the sun so that they can do their photosynthesis, which means making their own food from the sun. It turns it into sugar. And then right up at the top, look what we have. I couldn't believe it. The start of the flowers. And of course, when those flowers die, then the seeds are right behind the petals, and then those disperse. Dispersal! That's when the seeds start moving. Today, my book for you is not about a weed, and it's not about the parts of the plant, but it's a beautiful story called We Planted a Tree. So let me sit down and get myself situated. Put down my weed. We Planted a Tree was written by Diane, Muldrow, and illustrated by Bob Staake, or Staake. What do you think, director? Staake or Staake?
Stack?
Stack?
I don't know.
Stack, steak, Staake! I prefer Staake! We planted a tree. We planted a tree. We planted a tree and it grew up. We planted a tree and it grew up. While it reached for the sky and the sun. The sunshine went into the leaves and brought food to the tree, and the tree grew up. Fat little buds appeared on the branches. The sunshine went into the buds, and soon they burst open. Everywhere it was pink, and we were dizzy with springtime. The sun kept shining. The pink blossoms dropped off, but soon there were green leaves. Green, green, shiny leaves, which had food inside for the tree. Green, green, shiny leaves, which cooled us, which kept the earth cool. We planted a tree and it grew up, and gave us a shady place. The tree's leaves helped clean the air, and we breathed better. They take in the carbon monoxide. The trees fed us apples and oranges and lemons. And sap for our syrup. We planted a tree and it grew up. The tree kept the soil from blowing away. This is true. It stops erosion. If you don't have trees, the land can move around, especially on a rainy day. Now rainwater can stay in the earth. The soil became healthier because the tree was there. So we planted. We planted butternut squash and beans, corn and onions and cabbage in the healthy soil, the rich, dark dirt. We could grow our own food, and we ate better. And it dropped acorns that fed the squirrels in winter, and birds came and other animals came too, to live with the tree. We planted a tree, and that one tree made the world better. We planted a tree, and that one tree helped heal the earth. We planted a tree, and it grew up. And so did we. Plant a tree! Go plant a tree! I hope you learned something today. Come back for more. It was good to see you all. Bye!